Happy Cinco de Mayo. Gold price is up big today. We're going to talk about why this is happening. Also, the CFTC has a bulletin on precious metal frauds, and I'm going to show you some that are actually on the internet right now. Let's get into it. Buy your gold and silver online from SD Bullion. New customers get gold or silver at spot by visiting sdbullion.com/new. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Here we are looking at gold price. It is sitting at $3,324 an ounce, up $77 on the day. That's a big jump up, 2.39%. I just want to show you, if we look at the 1 month chart, the high is 34.24. So we're only about $100 away from the all-time high for gold. If we have another day like this tomorrow, that's going to bring us a lot closer. Let's take a look at silver. It's sitting at 32.35 today, up 21 cents, just a modest gain for silver. So we can expect the gold-silver ratio to be increasing. That is the case. It is back up to 102. So GSR is going up. Why is this happening? One article says dollar falls and gold prices climb on U.S. trade uncertainty. So just yesterday, President Trump said he has no plans to speak with the Chinese president about trade, although he did say there could be some trade deals with some U.S. trading partners as soon as this week. So we'll have to wait and see how all of that plays out, but certainly we are seeing the dollar go down today. Here you can see the DXY, or the dollar index, is below 100 once again, although if we look at the 52-week range, the low is 97.92. We still have a long ways to go before the dollar gets that weak, but with the dollar going down, this is just making gold and silver look more appealing. One other interesting thing going on today is that the ISM services report came out this morning. It was better than expected. So this is just the service sector, but it is a gauge for the overall economy. And with it improving, this is one of the last data points that the Fed is going to get before their meeting on Wednesday. So we're going to see the Fed and what they have to say about rates and the economy, and we could see some fireworks this week, and definitely expect some fireworks next week because we have the consumer price index coming out as well as the producer price index. So I think we could see some volatility in both gold and silver later this week, and then certainly next week as well. If you were hoping for a rate cut, I don't think you're going to get it. It's looking like only a 4.4% chance of rates going down on the 7th. If we fast forward to June, it's looking like we might not get a rate cut in June either. Over a 70% chance that rates remain the same. However, in July, we are seeing now the tide shift. About a 75% chance of rates coming down, only a 25.2% chance of rates remaining the same. But you have to remember, the markets are forward thinking, so when they see rates are maybe coming down in July, they're going to start pricing that in, and this is also good for gold and silver. If you have never read the CFTC bulletin on precious metal frauds, I would highly encourage you to do so. You can find this at cftc.gov. Anyone who's buying gold or silver should definitely be aware of some of the frauds that are out there. I'm going to briefly go over what they say, but then I want to show you a massive fraud that's going on right now. Let's start with the setup. They say gold, silver, or other precious metals scams often begin with an unsolicited email, phone call, or brochure in the mail. Maybe you ran across an online advertisement, video, or message board post that touted the benefits or safety of precious metals. If so, you're not alone. Millions of Americans see these messages every day. The fraudsters target your retirement savings. They call themselves IRA experts, but they're actually not allowed to give you investment advice. And here's what they try to sell you: numismatic coins or collectibles. I'm talking graded silver coins, graded or slabbed gold coins, specifically pre-33 gold coins. They will say that they're super rare, that they're going to go up in price, but they are always overcharging for stuff like this. You have to watch out for it. They also say in one recent complaint, a gold dealer and IRA custodian charged nearly $150,000 $100,000 in commissions and fees to a customer who rolled over a $300,000 retirement account into a gold IRA. So if they're not scamming you with the price of the coins, they're charging crazy fees. They're charging all of these fees to store your metal, and they might not even buy the metal for you at all. So how do you avoid this? Well, don't respond to unsolicited email, mail, cold calls, advertisements, videos, or social media posts about investing in precious metals or starting a gold IRA. Better yet, delete unsolicited emails without opening them, and don't answer calls from numbers, people, or businesses you don't recognize. I think this is just a good practice in general. If you don't know the number, send it to the answering machine. And this is the one I want to talk about. Don't buy from individuals selling metal on social media sites or discussion boards. Also, don't do business with traveling or pop-up precious metal dealers who might do business out of a hotel room, their car, insist on coming to your home or meeting you in another public place. So this would be, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, also eBay. There's a lot of scamming going on in places like that. And speaking of eBay, you're not going to believe what I found when I looked for Silver Eagles today. All I did was type in Silver Eagle coin into the search bar, and I looked through the listings, and believe it or not, 16 of the listings on the first page are all fake American Silver Eagles. They are not real. They are complete scams. So I would advise you just to buy from a reputable bullion dealer. Don't buy from eBay at all. But if you have the inclination to buy from places like this, I'm going to show you how to figure out which ones are scams and which ones are real. So first up, we need to know, what is the price of silver today? Well, it's gone up a little bit since I started filming, but right now it's $32.47. Here's a little piece of advice. If you find silver for less than this number, whatever spot is when you're looking, it is fake. It is not real. Occasionally, if you're one of these hunters, you can find like a commemorative coin that someone doesn't know is silver or something, and you could get a good deal on eBay or something like that. But for the most part, if you find a silver bullion coin and it is less than spot price, run the other way because it is not real. It is not legitimate. So back over to eBay, we can easily know that this first coin here for $29.98 is not real because it is less than the price of silver. There's no way that someone is selling Silver Eagles for less than spot. It just does not happen. In fact, if we click on this listing here, I want to show you a bunch of people already bought these coins, and unfortunately they all got scammed. This one guy here, he says, excellent condition, arrived one day early in Tennessee from China, and it's real. If it's coming from China, there is a 0% chance that is real. These coins are minted in America. They have to be. The only country that's allowed to make American Silver Eagles is the United States of America. And just looking at this blurry photo, I can tell you right now, it is not real. You got scammed. So that was the first one. And if we just move down the list, you could see here's another one under spot. That is definitely a scam. Here's one that's a little bit more sketchy. It is slightly above spot price, but I can tell you this one is also a scam if the premium is so low that you're thinking maybe it's real. Think again. They're going to need to be charging at least $35 an ounce for the coin to maybe be real, with spot price being around $32.50 right now. This one is definitely fake. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, here's one of the reviews. The guy says, this seller is knowingly selling counterfeit Silver Eagle fakes and marketing them as real. They are copper fakes with silver plating. These replica coins are a federal crime to sell or even own. I asked for my money back. The seller did not refund me. The picture is a side-by-side comparison of the fake I received next to a real Silver Eagle. So there you go. Obviously, these are fakes as well. So after the first three listings, we do have a real one here. This is a big dealer. And then we go right back into the fakes. My goodness. There are so many fake American Silver Eagles here on eBay. It is disgusting. Here's another fake Here's another fake. This one coming from China. So even the Chinese silver pandas, which are minted in China, there are fakes of those as well. So because it's coming from China and it's an eagle, we know this is definitely fake. Also, the price is just way too low. And look at this one down here. This has to be the worst one of them all. $10.49 for an ounce of silver. That is ridiculous. No one would ever sell silver that cheap. It has all the red flags. It's also from China. But look, 108 of them have sold. Guys, you have to watch out for this stuff. It's out there. People buy it every single day, and a lot of them don't know that they've got fake silver in their stack. And when they go to sell it or they die and pass it on to their children, someone's going to find out it was a scam. Now, of course, you can find all sorts of coins on eBay that are fake. Here is a Canadian silver maple leaf. Look what they're charging, $22.57. Or best offer. This one is definitely fake as well. And unfortunately, it looks like 8 have sold in the last 24 hours. That's 8 more people who have gotten scammed. I mean, we can do this with anything. What about silver Krugerrands? Yep, here's a fake right there. That one's probably real, maybe real. Here's definitely a fake. Real. Look at this one, $10. Yeah, clearly that is a fake there as well, from China. I think you guys get the picture. The bottom line is, if it looks too good to be true, it always is too good to be true when it comes with precious metals. You have to know what the spot price is when you're shopping. This is online and in person. So before you walk into a coin shop, just glance at what the spot price is so you have it in the back of your head. This is always what you should do whenever you're buying gold or silver. And that's going to do it, guys. Let me know down below in the comment section any other scams that you can think of, and I will see you all in my next video. Silver Dragons out.